Hi guys, Sarah here. Welcome back to the Zebra Tribe fam. So today I wanted to have a little TTC chat with you guys because it's been a minute since I had a talk regarding pregnancy. Yes, I said it. Pregnancy or, all that jazz that's related to pregnancy. Yeah, thank you guys. Before I get into it though, I want to thank you guys for the mad support you guys shown in regards to my last video. Well, not the last video, but the video where I was speaking about just what's going on with my channel and why there's a lot of TTC stuff and pregnancy related things. And you guys were so supportive in just letting me know that you appreciate whatever it is that I put out and you are supportive because you know that topic is very relevant to my life at the current moment and y'all are just here for me. And I really, really love and appreciate that. So without further ado, your girl's gonna jump in and just talk about what I'm here to talk about today. So today I wanted to talk about just ditching the whole Shettles method. I did mention to you guys at some point that I was gonna do the challenge. Aaron and I were gonna do the challenge with the Shettles method with trying out for a boy, given that we have 4 girls. However, your girl, we talked about it, I don't know, especially with just the stresses of TTCing and actually trying and with all that's going on. We talked about it and to be honest, before we even got to that point where I was speaking about it, I've been contemplating about it and I'm like, is this the right thing to do? And I drew a conclusion, but then I spoke to hubby and we were both on the exact same page with just realizing that we're not, either of us aren't really trying for any specific gender, even though it was like a fun little challenge to do. I feel like I'm just doing myself an injustice in a sense. I feel like I'm sabotaging myself because I already have a number of things against me. I have the one tube, which you guys already know because only one was able to be corrected during my tubal reversal surgery. I am breastfeeding my 15-month-old. And I know some people would have stopped breastfeeding by now, but with me, I've always aimed to nurse my kids at least until like 20 months, 2 years, or when I see them kind of ready. And the first two I breastfed the first until 22 months, and I really had to fight to get her off. So I'm trying to hope that that's not going to be the case. And then the other two kind of weaned themselves off right before they turned a year. So I am. I'm currently still in the midst of that. I feel like I'm trying to kind of narrow down the feedings, but I don't want to wean her off completely. And as much as we do want to try and we want to have another baby, I'm not exactly at the space yet where I'm just ready to cut her off cold turkey. Like that. So yeah, I do have those things that are kind of hindering me at the moment. And I feel like they are already making, the whole TTC journey take a little bit longer. I guess I'm not exactly used to this because whenever I've tried to conceive in the past, it usually just happens in the first month. But I am aware that I'm older and I am aware that I have these things that I have to be be aware of. So that said, now adding the Shettles method onto that, the Shettles method, we just have you baby dancing like twice in that time frame. So I am basically saying goodbye and watching all my fertile days fly right out the window, if you know what I mean. And that's a little tough. That's a little tough to watch and endure, as well as it's like if it's not necessary, why continue to put myself through that? So the Shettles method was a bit of a fail. I only challenged myself to do it for the 1 month, and it's done, and I'm saying goodbye to it. We are completely ditching that method out the window, and now it's kind of like a free-for-all. So we will see what happens. Yes, it'll be great if it still turns out to be a boy. That would be fantastic. And if it's a girl, that will be fantastic. Did you get that? Nothing changes. What will be. If it's God's will for us to have a son, it will be his will. If it's his will for us to have 5 girls, it will be his will, and that's all there is to it. So that is where hubby and I are, and it's interesting because I brought it to him and he was just like, well, yeah, like I'm not striving to have a boy, it doesn't really matter. And we've both been on the exact same page the entire time. So I don't know, it's not a big deal. So that was easy. While saying this, I just wanted to address a couple of things. I know a lot of you guys are saying that just make sure you're not stressed, take your mind off of it and all that stuff. And I really do. But I also enjoy kind of making my videos, and I enjoy just touching base with you guys and keeping you in the loop as to where I'm at. So right now I am, out of my, my cycle came, it went, and now I'm heading towards those fertile days, and that's where we're at again. So, I mean, this process, as much as it feels like the 2 week wait is so dragged out, it's the longest, it is so, but outside of that, all the other, the other days for me, I find them flying by, and they go by incredibly fast. To feel like I was just making live pregnancy videos not that long ago, and here I am again, like, well, not gonna be making it yet, but it's down the road. So yeah, that's just, I feel like it just goes by fast. And I just want to let you guys know that just because I share stuff with you, or I'm sharing it, doesn't mean that I'm stressed out. Trust me, if I'm stressed, I will point it out, and I will let you guys know, because this is a process, and I want you guys to feel with me, because I know this is very real for a lot of you guys as well. It would be a shame to come on here and completely pretend like I am on like cloud nine all the time and that things are perfect and that I don't get stressed. So when I get stressed, I will let you guys know, and you would know for sure. Also, I'm kind of doing a poll. Well, kind of doing a poll to kind of see how many of you guys are interested in seeing those live pregnancy test videos that I've been doing on this channel. I enjoy doing them, but I can also put them on more on my personal channel, or maybe just not put as many on here. I could do 1 or 2 a month, or maybe, yeah. So just, I would love to hear your feedback, for those of you who are interested in seeing that, if you care to see it. If you don't care, so be it. But I just want to know, for those of you who want to see it, like how many of you there are who are interested. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to touch base and let you guys know where we're at, and why I'm, like I said, why I'm ditching the shuttles method, why it's no longer going to be a part of my actual TTC journey. And we'll see if that actually does anything in speeding things up a bit. I am officially embarking up on month 3 of TTCing, and I know that's not a long time, especially since a lot of you guys mention your journey and you've been TTCing for many years. I mean, I've seen people who've been TTCing for like 3 years and who just became pregnant. So I know 3 months is like nothing, and it is. I am going to be continuing to use the OPK strips. I know some of you guys were saying don't necessarily document stuff or check stuff, but it is important for me to know, like, when I ovulate, because I am still breastfeeding, and because I'm breastfeeding, and breastfeeding fluctuates. 1 week, so you could nurse a ton more, and other weeks you could be off doing your thing. And so it's important for me to know how stable my ovulation is. Is it consistent each month, and not being thrown off by, prolactin, or yeah, whatever it is that throws things off while you're nursing. So yeah, that's pretty much it for me, guys. I just wanted to touch base on that. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for tuning in, and I love and appreciate all of you guys so very much. So we'll touch base until next time. Much love, guys. Bye, guys.